What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, and right now we are about to dive into Black Clover Chapter 262. And we're not going to put, the images on here because I have already been flagged as far as my previous video, so I don't want my channel getting shut down, but we are going to go deep into it. So if you enjoy hearing my voice narrate, what's going on and just hearing my theories in general with what's happening in Black Clover, then go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you will be notified whenever I drop these videos. With this being a newer channel, I need help with, getting up there in rank. So if you do enjoy what it is that I'm doing, and have suggestions on ways that I can improve and, bring better videos for y'all, then let me know. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this Black Clover 262. So if you saw my theory video, this was before anything was translated. Not all of the panels were out either, so we just went with kind of just guessing, and some of those were pretty right on point. But as the chapter begins, Asta's still on the floor being held down by Nox's shadow, and basically Asta's just all like, how to use the devil's power. And what's funny is that Nox demon, he has a little demon, and he's talking with them so casually. He's like, "Hey, Nox, what's with the shorty?" And it's in other translations, it's Sir Nox, which kind of represents a type of respect. But he goes on, Nox goes on to tell him, unfortunately, Gameldello. Guy Modelo. You're shorter than he is, because he's just like, what's up with the shorty? And he's all like, ha ha ha, give me a break, this ain't my real form. So that's very interesting, that's not even his real form, but he's outside of Noct, which we haven't seen that. Every devil that we've seen, other than the physical one, the word, magic devil, they were speaking with inside their host. And so Asta goes on and says that key, it's a devil. He's talking with a devil like it's normal. Now, this, there's a lot of parallels with Naruto and Koroma, the Nine Tails. But what this reminds me of is Killer Bee and the Eight Tails. When Naruto saw how casually and how they were acting as if they was best friends, that kind of pushed him to want to really befriend the Nine Tails. And so we might see something similar to that going on here. And I don't think that it'll be necessarily a bad thing. I'm pretty sure that Tabata is going to be able to do it in a unique way to where, it's not, it's not like it, and so far it's really not. There may be similarities with this and other animes, but this, I feel like it's very normal. So we got the next page, and he's just all like, you're a devil host too, ha ha ha. That's what Nox says to the little Gimodello. That's right, this is my devil Guy Modelo, is what Nox says. And then Asta notices the black bull, kind of satchlet that his grimoire is in, and Asta's like, you really are in the black bulls. I mean, you're our vice captain. And Noct is just like, right, although it's something Yami arbitrarily decided, Captain Yami did, Asta says. And, basically Asta goes on and just wants to get started on training as fast as possible. You know, Nox says that, Yami still is alive, we still have time before he dies. And, Asta kind of asks him why he hasn't been, to the base. And, Nox says very casually, because I hate Yami. But he goes on to explain he's also been undercover in the Spade Kingdom this whole time. And Asta kind of, has a vulnerable moment, and he's just all like, I don't know if I can trust you, but I need your help, with this and controlling the devil. And Nox just all like, yeah, we'll get that going, but right now we need the rest, and I'll take you somewhere tomorrow. And so then we get into the captain's meeting, and man, it is intense. The look on Yuno's face, the look on Kid Julius's face. Oh my goodness, they look completely miserable. And so pretty much like they start saying what, happens with the Black Bulls, what happens as far as with, the Golden Dawn. And Rill is kind of like in kind of disbelief. And Charlotte sitting up there trying to act tough, just all like, they were being careless. But it shows that inner her, which is all like, completely worried. And she's like, is he all right? Is he alive? And in this version, it says, I haven't managed to tell him I love him yet. But in the other version where it said Sir Nak, it was saying that like. So this is from the Viz Shonen Jump, so I'm pretty sure this is probably the official one. So that, I feel like there's more emphasis on that, and I feel like that's very important. Yuno goes on to say that we fought with everything he had, and Jack is just all like, you sure you just wasn't being, overconfident? And Fuegoleon's just all like, yo, that's enough, and he goes on to say they may be on the verge of linking this world with the underworld as we speak. And then Dorothy's like, in fact, they may have already linked them already, huh? So what? The world's ending, and then they're basically like, to ensure that that does not happen, we have to act. And but Fuegoleon's just all like, Nozel had said that Fuegoleon was just like, there's still so much that's unclear, and even Kaiser with the mustache, he's just all like, yeah, we don't know what's going on. And Rill's just like, could they already be dead? And Charlotte's just all like, keep your frivolous guesses to yourself. And she's just all like, yo, it's tense, it's super tense. Jack's just all like, yo, this is dumb, I want to, get out of here. And Nozel's just all like, are you planning to just march into the Spade Kingdom? And basically everyone just starts kind of getting super tense. And then Fuegoleon's just all like, would you three control yourselves? And he's just like flaming. And Rill brings up a good point, and he says Yami's a total mess, so how come the conference is a total mess when he's not here? And then we get to another panel of Julius kind of looking completely like, we haven't seen these characters in this light, and then out of nowhere, you see you're motivated, if nothing else. That's good to see. And then all the captains turn, and Nox just like chilling out of nowhere. He's like, however, Asta, he has Asta in his arm. He's like, hey, yeah. And Nox just all like, I hate people who can't even hold proper meetings. And then he goes on to say, I don't suppose you could be quiet for a while, captains. And yo, he is completely bold. And that's how it ends. That's how it ends. So, okay. With this this is moving into some interesting territory. So the one question that I have is what is the actual necessary process as far as opening this? Like, what is their time frame? I feel like Nock's gonna give them some really good information, being that he was, a spy in the Spade Kingdom. So there's that. What is going to be, the next step? What's the time frame that they have? What are they going to do with that time frame? Are they going to wait for them to attack again? Which I don't even think that I think the ball is in the heart and the Clover Kingdom. Honestly, I don't think that they took all they have to come to the Spade Kingdom. So I think that this is going to be a really good addition. Noct being a devil user, and we don't know how well the shadow magic works. And there might be some more to Yami, like getting some type of backstory, getting some type of more information, because there's still some unknowns that I feel like are keys, and I feel like we're going to get some of those are going to be hinted in the anime. So, I'm going to watch the anime, see if I come to any conclusions from that. But with everything that I'm seeing, I feel like we're definitely going to get a period of time. I don't know if it's going to be another 6 months. I don't know if it's a month, because, for one, Asta seems to learn fairly quick. If we've seen how quick he learned Ki, even Yami mentioned like how like crazy that is that he was able to figure that out so quickly. So we don't know. We also don't know how this is really affecting Yuno. You know, there's some interesting pieces that have been brought to light. So we have the Prince of the Spade Kingdom, the rightful heir to it, still alive. So there's that aspect of it. You know, so even after defeating the Spade Kingdom, what's going to become of Is this going to be a weird thing where they both, Yuno and Asta, weirdly become the Wizard King? And is there only, just like there's multiple queens, is there multiple Wizard Kings? Are we going to see like another random ass Wizard King come out of nowhere? That would be honestly really dope. But let me know y'all's thoughts and opinions. I personally am looking forward to the fact that seeing Noct in action. I'm looking forward to what is their plan to execute this, because last time they went in for a mission like this with the elves, let's just say things definitely didn't go according to plan with their own team members and them reincarnated into elves. Like, damn, that shit was fucked up. But yeah, let me know. Let me know y'all's thoughts on what do y'all feel is gonna be going down. Anyways, this is Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. If you like these breakdowns and you want to hear more, definitely like and subscribe, drop a comment. I'm gonna have some more for y'all. Make sure to check out the description if you want to support me directly. I have music, I have my book, I have CBD, and I have services that I offer for creators and spiritual services by way of tarot and guidance. So check those out in the description, or you can always just donate. It's very much appreciated. Again, this is Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction, and this has been a Black Clover Chapter 262 Breakdown. Peace.